All right. GM, everyone. Welcome into the space. Make sure you repost, share it, comment any questions that you might have. We will get you up on stage. So everyone just calm down. You are calm.
Are you calm?
You are calm. Yeah. Kenny Powers is tweeting, but he ain't fucking showing up in spaces. Not yet. But it is 11:05. Usually comes in at 11:06, 11:07.
We're a little early for Kenny. How do I sound?
You sound just fine, sir. Sound just fine.
Okay. Calling in from my laptop today.
Yeah. I heard you had a little fit this morning.
Yeah, I threw a shit fit.
Not good.
I broke my
Not
phone.
good. Yeah.
Dumb bitch. Like the dumb bitch that I am.
Yeah, let me get this. Let me get this cube wearing motherfucking badge holding guy
Hey.
up here on the stage.
Hey.
You know, fucking Hayden Davis Express
Hey. Whoa,
coming
now.
in hot.
Hey,
coming
Davis
in
is a good
hot.
man. All those charges are alleged only.
Just migrated my Zeke cards. GG's, Diego. GG's, sir. GM Jolly over in the abstract chat. Appreciate you watching over there and hanging out with us. Wherever you do watch, we do appreciate it. Live, Kyle and I are both live on X, Abstract,
even though Jesus not put me
anywhere
on
else.
Nice t-shirt though. Look at the vintage MTV shirt, dude. I like that.
I'm looking at you here. Hold on. Oh, I added you to screen and then
I'm here now.
Yeah, you're here now. So all good. We are good. Kenny Powers, GM, sir. How we doing? GM.
Yo, good morning. Or should I say good mega? Is that what is that?
It's
the
a
same
good mega. Yes. Good mega.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys are such fucking boomers.
Yeah.
Good mega. G mega. Do you guys not speak Nigerian?
G mega.
G mega.
G mega. What did he say? Good mega.
Yeah.
I was just agreeing to agree.
What does the G stand for, bro?
I mean, what's the point in having a fucking acronym if you're just gonna say the whole word? Anyway,
yeah, you got a point.
Moving on.
Yeah, he does have a point. But we are gonna dive into the Zeke migration. So if anybody, Kyle, let's get Little Wolf up here. I know he was having some wallet issues.
Little Wolf.
We are going to go over this Zeke migration. They did have a little bit of bugs in the beginning, but it was expected. Should be flowing very easily now. There were some UI issues. We'll dive in all that here momentarily. But until we get, till we get to that, we're not going to fucking just jump right in because then we'll just be on a Zeke thing nonstop. And then somebody will come into the space late and they'll be like, geez, what happened here? And then I got to explain it all again. So we're just going to kind of take it easy. Lil Wolf, GM.
Yo, GM. How are you?
Fantastic. What time is it over there for you? Shouldn't you be in school? I think we've had this conversation before, but
it's 5 a.m. right now.
Bro.
5 p.m.
Yeah,
I was about to say 5 a.m.
He clearly lives in Europe. We've talked about this before. Why would he be in school if they're 7 hours ahead of us, bro?
I don't know. I don't know exactly where homeboy lives. So like
reality check where we learn about
Americans
and time zones.
Yeah.
Americans are known for being bad at geographic things outside of America.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, cheese is the number one candidate for the prototypical American who only cares about things measured in freedom units, aka America standards. So it is what it is.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Whatever. A lot of people are asking questions about Zeke, so we're just gonna fucking get right to it.
Calm down. Little Wolf, I have a question for you. What? I have some foreign friends that had never heard of the water table before. Are you aware of the fact that there's water in the ground, Little Wolf?
Of course. I'm not an imbecile.
Reaction. Of course, dude. Holy shit, dude. My friends are so cooked.
Okay. Yeah, no, many of them didn't know what the water table was because Kyle, we were talking about the fact that Kyle has a well. Like his house runs on a well.
I don't live in a city.
Yeah.
And some of my friends were blown away, both American and foreign.
Yeah.
Blown away by this idea that there's like a well. They thought I was taking a bucket out into my front yard and lowering it into the ground on a rope and then pulling water out of the ground with a bucket. And I'm like, no, dude, there's a pump in the. Anyway, we don't got to get into it. I just wanted to.
My grandma has the same as well.
Yeah. It's not new tech. I don't know. I was just checking to make sure that I wasn't on some advanced type shit that like, I don't know.
Jolly said most Americans are bad at locations in America also, which is 100% accurate.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah. My ex-wife thought the capital of New Mexico was Mexico.
Well, dude, I mean, here's a prime example of how bad we've all gotten with locations. Like I said, my phone took a dive this morning and I need to go get it repaired. The nearest repair shop is maybe 45 minutes from me. I won't be able to navigate my way there because I don't have my phone to use my GPS. Like I'll just get lost.
Motherfucker's about to pull out the key map.
I know,
That's
you know, I
funny.
have to bring up MapQuest and fucking print out a map like it's the 90s or something, dude.
That's hilarious.
I have
Yeah.
to wait until tomorrow when my wife's off work so she can
Use her phone. You can bust out
my way to Best Buy, dude.
bust
Oh,
out a
God.
Rand McNally. You don't even know your way to Best Buy? Like,
No,
just
print-
drive to the major city and you'll see Best Buy. They're always right off the fucking freeway.
Print out the fucking directions on your computer. It's not that.
I could. The thing is, I have a ton of shit to do today anyway in the yard, and tomorrow it's gonna rain. So I'm gonna hang with you guys. Then I'm gonna go do all my yard stuff, and then tomorrow when it's raining, I'll worry about my busted ass phone. It's actually gonna be kind of nice. When I get off the space today, I'm going to be logged off for like the rest of the day for the first time in like literally since I set foot in Web3. It's gonna be nice.
It's
good to do it.
And then I'm gonna come inside and I'm gonna lay on the couch and be a fucking vegetable, and it's gonna feel great.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Wait,
Believe it?
Jesus.
Are you a fucking Justin Bieber, Maxie? All of a sudden,
Yeah.
are you a believer?
I am a believer. What's up?
Jesus, do you know like five countries outside of America?
Do I know?
There's five,
Do I know 5 countries outside of America? Yeah.
and their capitals.
And their capital?
Yeah, zero chance of that.
No, probably not. If I had to think for a second, I could probably pull
Kyoto
something out
is
the old dusty
capital of
brain, but
Japan, right? Is it Kyoto? Is the capital of Japan?
Bro,
Shit. What's the capital
Are we
of El
having
Salvador?
a
I was
fucking-
there. I was
Monterey,
literally there, and I can't
Mexico.
think. San Salvador is the
Easy.
capital
are
of
we
El
having a
Salvador.
history lesson today? On
I
reality
didn't
check?
study.
Yeah, I didn't study either. Yeah.
I'm trying to
yeah,
think of-
bro.
I can
I
tell
got
you
like
Lil Wolf's
the
all
co-
excited because he just learned this yesterday in history class and fucking
Or a Maple City.
I
The
did.
capital of
I
Canada
got
gotta
it
be
like-
like Maple City or something, right?
this
Like,
guy just took the end of the year final test on fucking state capitals and he's fucking up here trying to flex on us. Get out of here.
no, I gotta know all three. Like I gotta know all countries in Asia, America, and Africa. Like by Monday, and I haven't started studying. So
Oh,
You
bro,
have to
so
know
you're
all
trying to
the
use the
countries in
space
Africa?
as a fucking, yeah.
I love it. Smart
Yeah.
man.
a lot of
Smart
countries
guy.
in Africa.
Yeah.
Nah, study options trading. Screw all that. That's where you're gonna make it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
drop
dude,
out
drop
of
out of
school.
school.
Where's your dad
Learn-
at?
yeah,
Just-
dude, just learn how to study the 1 minute chart. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, just tell your dad you're done. You're
I'm just
cooked.
kidding. We'll
Yeah.
stay in school. Go to college, buddy.
Yeah, Brad, how we doing this morning? GM, sir.
GM gang, not too bad. Just yesterday we had a slightly down day with the bucket agent, so I'm just doing some analysis, some research type shit to see if there's anything I can figure out from the past like 3 weeks of picks. You know, what are good picks, what are bad picks, let's make less bad picks and more good picks.
Fred, was there any info on the Rockets last night? Was
On
it
the what?
Was it leaning towards the Rockets by any chance or no? Or were you just doing baseball?
Oh, we're just doing baseball right now.
Okay, right on.
And closely watching the Flyers hopefully take this thing all the way for the cup.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Pack your bags. You're going to Disney.
Oh my God. That wasn't very good, Kenny, but whatever. GM Lizzie, how are you?
Jim, I'm just so excited. I gained free 10,000 seats for my grading. Have you checked all yours?
Yeah. I didn't get as many. I see some people that got like insane amount, but yours, it seems the numbers are kind of right there on cue. I think Man versus Coin said he got 13,000 seats for migrating.
Ooh.
Yeah, so a lot of people are getting a decent amount of zeets. Muzz got 2,600. So
Oh my God, they are so early for that.
say it again.
Maybe they are so early. That's why they got lots of it. It
Mm.
doesn't depend on the number
Um,
of cards.
Yeah, I would imagine anybody that does it at any point, you're still going to get the zeet rewards. It's like a marketing thing. I mean, essentially, if there's any cost, like they want to encourage people to get their Zeek cards migrated, so everything's over there. So the easiest way to do that is to give an asset away. It don't cost the team anything, and they're just driving up more hype. So
I hate it when he does this.
I'm down for it, bro. I'll get any founder up here, and they'll tell you the easiest way to reward your community is by giving away a token or something that does not cost them a fucking dime. Doesn't a thing.
Okay. If you give away a token and eventually you're planning on putting an LP to that token,
it doesn't affect them.
Okay.
You know what everybody's going to do with these Zeet cards or these Zeet points? They're either going to be a degen and gamble them away like Lizzie does. All right.
Me too.
Or
I currently have one Zeet in my wallet.
Or two, they're going to go buy more because now apparently in the marketplace, you're supposed to be able to put offers in on this new marketplace on Zeet. So people are going to be buying creators because they don't want to use liquidity to do so. So I think this is great that they're giving out Zeets. And
I think it's great too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the people that are on the Zeet platform right now are the earliest, truest believers, right? I mean, like Zeet is yet kind of unproven as their new model. We don't even know what it really looks like yet. So you have to just be a believer in the team right now. So yeah, I think it's great to reward the people who are currently on the platform. For sure. No disagreement there. I'm just saying, like, eventually they're going to put, an LP together. There's going to be a Zeet ETH pair or whatever. And in that way, it will indeed.
And look at this. I'm sharing the screen right now. And Lizzie, I seen your comment, just gambling. And Scotty's literally locked in on all these tournaments. Look at this. Both legendary Scotty's there trying to take people's fucking Zeets.
Dude.
And the rare, all the wheel spins. Like people are going to be here just gambling away. If you're looking for creators, I would advise you to go get the fucking creators you want. But hey, I gambled plenty of those fucking things away as well.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Either way, the process is very, very simple to get things migrated over. A lot of people are confused, thinking you need a separate wallet. You don't need a separate wallet. Just do it straight to your EVM. Swap the chain from ETH or whatever chain you were on and go to Mega ETH. If you just go to your OpenSea profile, all of your cards are going to end up being there regardless. So far, there's been 7,900 cards migrated out of the 31,000. The trading, I think, goes live here with like in the next 45 minutes or so. I think they said 12 Eastern. But yeah, it's looking good. Looking good so far. Magic Mike, fucking 528 cards. Holy shit, bro. Fucking people are wild.
Pretty wild,
yeah. Yeah, pretty wild. But it was a very smooth process once they got things opened up. So I'm gonna look to post some of my cards in the marketplace there for sale with Zeets. DeJohnny once again freaking out. He said, for fuck's sake, what happened with my Zeet cards? Out of 400 plus, I have just 250 migrated, but don't have any others. All of my double wallets are gone. DeJohnny, all of your cards should be there. You just need to connect the appropriate wallets to the account. This is the problem. Everybody had all their fucking shit. DeJohnny had like 8 accounts with trying to farm different accounts and shit. And it's like, you got to be able to keep up with your stuff. The cards are still there. Nobody took your cards.
They took our cards.
Reminds me of Creeps. Remember when Creeps were breaking up all their Creeps into different wallets to be able to build as many IDLs as they could?
Yeah.
And, look how that turned out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it essentially kind of worked, except for they fucking never minted. I mean, here we are 3.5 years later.
Yeah, but anyways, DeJohnny, they're there. You need to make sure you're logging out completely, logging back in, and you need to put them all in one fucking wallet, bro. Like, quit fucking about and having shit spread across like so many wallets.
Speaking of creeps, you know what?
So-
Kenny, you just reminded me, dude. You said you were gonna change your PFP yesterday, dude. Look at you, you fucking capping bastard, you.
No, I was gonna do it, but then the hype kind of died out. So I was like, I'll do it right
You
now.
know what though? I believe that in several weeks you'll get around to it because it was similar when I kept telling you to buy bears. You were like, "I'm gonna buy a bear, Kyle. I'm gonna buy a bear," and I kept making
First
fun of
of
you.
all-
And eventually, you did. In fact, you bought the absolute bottom. So congratulations.
Yeah.
on that.
First of all, I don't sound like that. Okay, I don't have a country accent. So let's get that straight. Anyways,
Where do you think you're from?
from Texas, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even see
From
Dejani.
From Texas.
I don't even see Dejani's name on here under holders with 250 cards.
I think you should fund Johnny. I think that's what
So
you should do.
yeah, I don't
I think
even see
You
this.
should write a whole article.
If this is him right here with this Anon wallet with all the ends, first off, that's annoying as fuck. Whoever that is, you're gay. Just put your name the right way. Second off, Dejani, quit fudding, bro, when there's no reason to fud. All right. I'm gonna have fucking
dude, fud harder.
I'm gonna have Scotty take away all your bonus seats.
Fud harder.
I can
Turns out
already
if
I
you-
can
turns
already
out if you
picture it.
fud,
He's
you can actually get a founder that hasn't spoken to the community for like 4 years
He's
to get on a call with you.
freaking out. Are we just gonna turn this into a creep space? What do y'all
I'm just kidding.
I
I'm
mean,
just
y'all
making
are
inside jokes here, dude. Okay, fine. I'll shut the
y'all
fuck
are
up.
lined up. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about creeps. Their founders don't give a fuck, so why should we?
See? Okay
Yeah.
when you do it.
So the marketplace opens 37 minutes, 13 seconds. So pay attention to that. You could end up getting some pretty good deals because the listings that were live prior to this are still going to go. They're still going to be live once this happens. So if somebody had some good creators that were listed cheap as far as the Zeet price goes, you could end up getting some pretty good steals there. So yeah, should be good. What's up, Low Wolf?
Did y'all like see that Marcus Magnuson, like the OG founder of Invisible Friends,
Yeah,
came
coming
back?
back. Yeah, trying to
It's
grift
so
again.
dumb. Yeah, he's
Shit.
like trying to scam people again. He already like rugged 4 collections, just ghosted them.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, I
made
mean,
like
you had to,
$9 million, and now he's coming back, and people are falling for it. It's so dumb.
yeah, am I
So watch
wrong? I
out,
think you had
guys.
to have like I think you had to have I think there was 3 different collections that they minted before Invisible Friends, and you had to have like all 3 to get the whitelist or some shit. That's so crazy. I didn't even hear that he was back, but that is wild. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, right?
Well, it's
Just
all
'cause-
over the timeline. Everyone's just like putting him on blast. It's fantastic.
Yeah, yet there were still 38 dumbasses who actually bought the NFT. I mean, because if you look at it, it's up 33%. Somebody got duped. Must be people who haven't been around for very long, is my guess.
It's a shame because, dude, there was so much hype on these, and I mean, art being subjective or whatever, but it is I mean, the idea of a animated like walker, like the all the clothing tray. I don't know. I thought it was I think the art's really cool. It's just like, man, like they minted these and just fucked off immediately. So crazy.
Well, the art was dope, dude. I mean, like I actually liked the Invisible Friends and the Garbage Friends. Like I liked the art, but like that whole project was just a complete scam.
Yeah.
Was Garbage Friends the same team?
Yeah, same team.
Eight,
Holy
it
shit. Do
was,
you remember Mystics? There was another project called Mystics that was walkers like this too. They weren't invisible or anything, but they were walkers. Do you remember that?
I don't
Yeah,
remember that one.
Yeah, that was a giant grift. And
Hey.
then they came back and tried to sell the same art again, like, I don't know, like 6 months or a year ago or something. I was like, holy shit, dude, these guys are back trying to fucking sell us the same art on a different chain. What the fuck?
At current prices, the amount of ETH that guy made at current ETH prices, $8.5 million between all the projects. That's at just these prices. Made way more money because it was ETH was, I think, in the 3K range, mid 3K during Invisible Friends. So made a fuck ton more money.
I got to pivot to being a scumbag founder, I think.
Yeah, we all should. Yeah, dude.
I think so.
Let's launch a rug. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Let's start a trend.
I think
Let's
so.
go.
I agree with you. All right. So I want to try and help Dejani here because I think I know what Dejani's doing wrong. So when
What do
you
you
go,
think he's
so
doing?
Dejani has some of his cards are on his abstract wallet. Some of them are on his ETH wallet. And I don't think he migrated the ones that were on his ETH wallet to the correct, because they were on abstract still, but they were on his EVM side and they weren't in his actual abstract wallet. Whether or not it was two individual, so it was two individual wallets. So when you're migrating from Dejani, you need to select your MetaMask because it's going to pick them up on abstract chain there and then send them to that same wallet, but you're just migrating from ETH to Mega ETH. Like your NFTs are there. If you would give me both of your wallets, I would be able to go figure it out. But I think he's trying to still be sneaky and hide his cards or some shit. I don't know what he's doing.
But someone give me the, well, sorry, go ahead. If you
but either way, his cards, your cards are there. Go ahead. Did somebody what?
I was just, does anybody have the TLDR on these goblins? Because I saw these like on the timeline a little. I saw they pumped. Now they're kind of dumping.
Now we asked, we talked about that yesterday, wasn't it right, Kenny? Like we didn't know what was going on with those.
Yeah, no, I just know it was well, I wouldn't say well known, but I'd seen it on the timeline prior to Mint from a few different people. So who knows?
I know Timo was tweeting about him heavily.
There's an overlap with there's a new AI agent platform called Goblin Mode that is being kind of embraced by OpenAI and ChatGPT, not like formally, but like they've been hinting at it on socials and things like that. It's called Goblin Mode. It essentially lets your agent just like run, be fully autonomous, and try to like make money for you, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they're down what 21%. So yeah, pretty interesting there. All right. I'm trying to figure out what else we need to do to wrap up the Zeet stuff. I mean, I think that's kind of it. I don't think there's anything else there. Kyle, how many extra Zeets did you get?
I didn't do it yet. Like I told you earlier, I'm still trying to get this because I had gotten enough burr to get another bear. I should have gotten another bear, but it's not bonding for whatever reason. I was in the Discord trying to figure this out earlier. It sounded like someone else was having a similar issue. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that. And then I was going to take my excess burr beyond the new bear and kind of use that little bit of liquid as gas money to migrate some Zeet stuff. But yeah, I'm going to do it at some point today. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, just don't forget about it.
I ain't gonna forget. Yeah. By the way, little dipski on all the Mega ETH assets. If anybody's trying to get into these, looks like Bad Buns are down 10% at 0.23, 0.06 on the Netizens, down 18%. Legends of Bredio down 25%. So I don't know, maybe people just kind of rotating out. Probably a lot of people bought a bunch of these NFTs ahead of TGE, right? Looking to flip. So people are flipping out now. If you were looking to farm Mega ETH, I'm not selling any of mine. I might grab a third Netizen, so I have 3 instead of just 2. I'm going to hold that Bad Buns too. But yeah, anyway, just a little dipski there if anybody's looking to.
Yeah, I think
NFTs.
I think people were trying to front run, in hopes that, mainnet goes live, coin pumps, NFTs pump. And, because the action's kind of flat right now, you're seeing who actually bought to flip and who actually bought because they wanted NFTs in the Mega ecosystem. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm pretty comfortable. I got my Netizens at, let's see, 0.0364 and 0.0439. They're still at 0.057. So I'm chilling. But yeah, just a little, I don't know. It may keep dipping too, right? I mean, this is TGE day, right? By the end of the day, they might even be a little lower. Maybe the time to buy in is like.
Well, what's interesting, what's interesting, I saw a post from Whale earlier, and he was saying like this is such a good farming opportunity because only 10,000 wallets have actually signed up on the Mega ETH stuff. So it doesn't look like there's very many participants in the farming activities on Mega ETH moving forward. I believe it's a 2-month kind of farming opportunity to get part of the prize pool. But as of now, 10,000 isn't a huge number. It's not a small number either. But typically on farming opportunities, you see like 50,000, 100,000 wallets, depending on, what the protocol is or what people are farming. But yeah, relatively a low amount of competition as of right now.
Yeah.
If you're looking to farm that.
Yeah, so people are either, right to be disinterested, or it's severely underfarmed right now, and could be a good opportunity. I don't know which. Look, I've got 3 NFTs over there right now. It's not like I'm fucking full porting Mega ETH, but I don't like to not take a swing at any given opportunity, right?
Wish you would have said that before Kato, Kyle.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Jatoshi here. Kenny, then we'll do a market report. Kyle, if you could check that chat, your answers are all right there from Scotty, and he'll get you covered there because I went ahead and asked him since you wouldn't. Jatoshi, GM, what's up? You already broke a phone from this, bro. I don't want to see you punch your fucking laptop. So if we can't get this figured out here within
punch my laptop, fucking Christ.
I mean, anything can fucking happen.
Wait, and
rip your
you have,
fucking
like, the
ceiling fan off the ceiling.
don't you have like the newest version of the
iPhone?
iPhone?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I always do.
It's a brand new fucking iPhone. This dude fucking went fucking Office Space on it and started smashing it with a rolling pin.
Look, I have the iPhone Next program, which, by the way, comes with Apple Care Plus. So,
Yeah, for sure. But wait, did you really
fold this phone in half right now if I wanted to?
I know, but now you have to go through the pain in the
$100.
ass thing of getting everything logged back in. It's just it's a pain.
Is that why your phone's not working? You fucking rage fucking
Yeah.
shit or what?
Okay, thanks, Cheese. Now I got to explain it. I was having a rough morning.
You put my shit out
I got
there,
up
so
this
come
morning. I've got severe allergies. I had shit running out of my face. Nothing on my phone was working. My dog was whining. I was trying to do dishes. There's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot going on.
And then
I'm
you
calm.
slammed your phone down.
Your phone at the
I went
wall?
outside. I got some fucking fresh air, some sunshine. We're doing good. Moving on.
But what'd you do? Did you actually slam the phone down, or did you throw it? I
gave it a little kiss. GM Lord.
Whatever, bro. What? Hold on. You fucking put me on blast, and now I do you, and you're just like, yeah, let's keep going.
Hold on, bitch. What did I put you on blast for?
Fucking, I don't know. Fucking, let's go back through the 980 spaces and fucking see how many thousands of times you've done it.
He's got a point, Kyle.
Yeah,
that's fair. Okay, so specifically, exactly what happened is I was looking at my phone on the shitty OpenSea mobile app, not the one that you guys are beta testing, not the full one, but the shitty one that everyone has access to now. I was looking at the bearish collection, trying to look through mints and transfers to see if this fucking bear showed up or not. And I accidentally clicked on a bear. It wouldn't let me exit. I was stuck on this bear screen, dude. I don't know what was going on. The dog was whining. I got shit running out of my face. I just gave my phone a little toss. I actually didn't break my phone. The screen, everything is nothing broke. The phone's fine. It's just something, the connector for the screen inside came unseated.
Yeah.
It's not like I hit it with a hammer.
I just told Scotty you did that too.
Boy, what I would have done to be a fly on the wall during that debacle right there, bro. That must have been hilarious.
It'd have been funny. All right, let's go to this
self-control
whatever this PFP
I think was
is.
Pretty apparent by my participation in Web3 so far.
What's up, Jit? All right, well, Kenny, let's get through some market stuff, bro.
Yo.
All right, bro, when I call your name, you better come off mute or I'm kicking you off the
shut
stage.
The fuck up.
Yeah, Lord Toshi, you tell him.
Ugly ass PFP. Did you just call him Lord Toshi?
Yeah, I called him Lord Toshi yesterday. You know that if you paid attention to the space you host every day, you fucking bitch calling me out for breaking
Hey, don't come at me, bro. Ain't my fault. Whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead there, Lord Toshi. What do you got?
I think 17 cents might be a nice short on Mega if we get it tomorrow morning. But we'll probably go a little lower here. And then I'm looking at 17 cents. If we can't break through that resistance, you might literally get a generational short opportunity.
But so here's my question. Who's going to short? There's not a lot of people that have a lot of coin. So there's not a big enough supply out there for it to be a match. I I would run it the other way and run a long on this.
I mean, I'm just looking at the technicals of the price action. You know,
Yeah.
it looks like buying pressure is winding down, sell pressure is increasing.
Didn't
You
the
know.
same thing happen with Monad though?
We-
Everybody kind
yeah.
of like was short, and then all of a sudden Monad just fucking pumped.
I'm a little. I mean,
You
market
played that.
conditions were also a little different.
Yeah, you were on that play as well. I mean, you were doing it. So
Yeah, I mean, but this, I was hoping we could get a nice move up. To be
Yeah.
honest,
I say you get some like 1000x leverage here, bro, and go long.
TG holders.
I think you
was
can
hoping-
only 3x anywhere, anyways. So
No, you can 5x on Imperial. FYI.
look at this guy.
FYI, I knew it was
Ooh.
coming.
So come up
yeah.
here, show how it's a generational short, and then show how Imperial has a 5x.
No,
Well,
I wasn't
everybody
going to
else has
mention
3x. I like it.
leverage size. Yeah, but no, I'm just saying. I don't know. If anyone's interested, if I was a bag holder, I'd probably be looking to take profit sometime tomorrow morning, around 10 a.m. EST. I just don't want anyone holding a bag. That's all.
Yeah, I would argue that probably many in here aren't holding a bag. That would be my guess. Kyle, are you watching the stream itself?
I'm on my way, Daddy-O. All right, what do you got?
This is the escalation of comments from Dejani.
By the way, you're just showing opens. Oh, okay.
I'm popping them up.
My cards haven't been migrated. What the fuck? Out of 450, just 250 are migrated.
Yeah. And then Diego said I had 58,
And after migration, I saw 51. Okay. Checked OpenSea and my cards were there.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, no more comments yet from Dejani, but yeah, Dejani's on one right now. Let's get.
What is Diego saying? Is he saying that the cards showed up on OpenSea but not on the Z platform? Or
I don't know. He said he's saying he had 58 cards prior and after migration. He only saw 51. But then checked OpenSea and all of his cards were there. Originally, when you go to the migration, and this is what I was helping Scotty with in the background. Originally, when you went to the migration, for me, it only showed like 147 cards. But I have tons of duplicates for other people, so it wasn't showing the true card amount. So Scotty just had to update the UI, and then when you finally got to the end, it showed the full amount of cards that were coming to you.
You always do all this with your hands, or am I just now noticing this?
Sometimes,
you're like full Donald Trump mode right now.
Sometimes I do this. It just depends what, like, I'm trying to get more, like, fucking alive on my stream instead of sitting here like a fucking
trigger Jonah's bullshit AI to clip something.
I canceled that membership. I canceled it.
Is that why he's not here today?
I have the slightest clue. But until the platform evolves from its current state, it's not worth $40 right now.
Yo,
he might be our one other listener, so we'll see if he immediately pops in there.
No, it's all good. I mean, the product is there. It's good. And I like aspects of the product where you can create. Who the fuck's phone's ringing?
It's mine. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I like the aspect of being able to create clip-in programs and things like that. But right now, $40 a month doesn't justify that. So I'll just have to wait until.
Yeah, how does anybody Satoshi serious when he owes another man $2,000 on anything regarding trading is my question. Faggot.
How do you take him serious with this PFP?
What's his PFP? Is that Lord? Is that his new thing?
Yeah, that's his new account.
That's his new. Oh, he's trying to rinse the space on a new product. I'll be sure to let everybody know.
Jatoshi, you have any
Until
comeback
he
on
pays me
this?
my money. If he pays me my money, I'll support him. No problem.
Jatoshi, do you have anything to say here? He's being awfully quiet. What's up with you, Pete? We're not here to settle grievances. You guys can take that in the back channels. What's up with you? What have you been up to? Where you been?
Dude, I'm standing in front of Mount Shasta, right? Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, kind of shitty. Sounds like you're kind of standing in front of a Mount Shasta or something, like real bad. I don't know.
I'm in front of Mount Shasta getting ready to climb and ski it right now for the next 3 days. I'll be
Nice.
sleeping way the fuck there. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Other than that, nothing, dude. I got Farcoin and Bitcoin puppets. You know about those?
Dude, I'm back.
Yeah.
Pete's here. Holy shit. Pete, I missed you.
But
where have you been?
But they're down bad. Yeah, Mount Shasta's Northern California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful area over there. I used to run down through that way, taking all the back roads and then running through Utah. And man, it was it's one of the prettiest fucking drives.
Yeehaw. And
yeah, pretty nice out there.
Yeah, I just drove the Redwoods. I got a lot of shit I'm doing. I just finished the gig I was out here for. But yeah, anyways, do Fartcoin, Bitcoin puppets. Mega ETH is a rug, even though I like Bread Guy a lot.
Wait. Why do you say it's a rug, then?
And it'll be another blast. You know, it's all, you'll see.
Okay.
All right. Well, just make sure you're farming, bro. And don't pull a Sonny Bono on the mountain.
By the way, just keep in mind, these are opinions from a guy wearing an ordinal in 2020.
I know. Yeah. Nobody can even. I know. He's probably gonna be like, "Dude, Cheese, why'd you let Pete come at me like that? You ain't got my back."
Wait, what? What?
He's probably gonna tell me that. Why'd you let Pete come at me like that?
Oh yeah. Well, you don't got my back. You don't got no, bro. You owe me 2 bands. You're a grown man owing another grown man money. I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna get my money. It's that simple.
Whoa. Did that all happen while I was on the phone a second ago? Did Pete come up and run Lord Toshi off the stage?
He did. He was like, "Oh, what is
he? Dude, you still got it. I don't care what they say about you."
Yeah, Kyle, I said, don't let this little 5'4" Mexican gaslight you into another dog shit product.
Oh, see, there you go. Who's this other guy trying to request here?
And it's such a simple fix. It's like the most easy fix. He can send me 2K USD, ETH, Sol, Bitcoin. I'll take anything, and we're done, and it's done. But until he does that, his ethics are in the garbage can. So
there we go. See, you guys got to get that shit figured out. What else is up, Pete? Before we move on to some hot topics.
Figure out. Your boy owes me money. Tell him if was.
Hey, I can't do nothing about that, bro. I can't do nothing about that.
I know you can. I know you can, of course. I know
but like he's gonna, I don't know. I know he cooked a lot on a coin, so go get that money. Go get that money.
I will be there any day I see him in any space across the entire Twitter sphere. Now that I know his new account, I will be making sure everybody knows where his ethics lie.
Damn.
Bro had a 3-month contract, only paid me for 2. Do with that information as you see fit, faggot.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. See, I told you he was being paid. But
hang on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No more bad words. No more bad words. Family-friendly space.
Yeah, I know. All right, Kenny. We need to get through some market stuff here real quick.
Market's looking okay. We're starting to bounce a little bit off the lows from yesterday. Bitcoin did dip slightly below 75K for a fraction of a second, but is green on the day, up 0.15%, trending in the right direction. 76,367 is the current price of Bitcoin, so it does look like it's bouncing a little bit. ETH a little bit flat, down 1% at 2261. Solana slightly red at 83.24. Most majors kind of in the same kind of choppy pattern. Hyperliquid sitting at 39.05. Wasn't expecting that. I think it does bounce here. Zcash dipped down to 321 yesterday, but bouncing pretty strong off that, up 4% on the day, back up to 337 as far as that goes. But yeah, probably one of the bigger stories yesterday was around the space launch, the ICO for that. The Solana-based leverage platform that, raised $25 million in ICO money, launched yesterday, was, partnered with Kraken, KuCoin, MEXC. But what was crazy about it is that within the first hour, it plummeted almost 90%. People who were in the ICO were having trouble, claiming their tokens and weren't able to sell initially on that dip. So huge backlash coming out of that. It seems like there were some insiders dumping the token as soon as it went live. And yeah, there's a lot of backlash around that, in particular around creators who were, shilling the coin. I've seen a lot of people getting called out on the timeline, promoting it. I don't know morally where people stand on that, As far as like KOLs shilling it, obviously not a good look. But yeah, that coin did horribly. And that Mega ETH launched this morning. Kind of gave the playbook yesterday. I said initially there's probably going to be a pretty big pullback at ICO. Now it did rip up to about $2 billion prior to ICO this morning, especially at 6 a.m., which is when it went on chain. Saw a pump from 1.8 bill to 2.1, but since then, currently sitting at 1.6 bill right now. It's been kind of down only since it went live. We'll see where it bottoms out. I think there's opportunity when it does bottom out to potentially make some money on the way back up, because it will. Typically, we've seen this happen with the previous ICOs over the past year or so. Monad, pull back day one within the first 12 to 24 hours. Then over the next 2 days, it kind of grinds back up and rips to an all-time high. We'll see if this kind of plays out the same way, but that seems to be kind of like how recent ICOs have gone. Huge sell pressure right at ICO, consolidates, and then runs back up. So if you're looking to jump in on that trade, just kind of wait and see where the bottom is. I think somewhere probably, my guess is somewhere around 1.2, 1.3 bill, and then it'll probably reverse from there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, NFTs, obviously Bored Apes continue to surge back up to 10.87, up 9% on the day. Mutant Apes back up to 1.84, up 12% on the day. So the Yuga ecosystem continues to do well. Other collections, some of them giving back some of the gains they had over the weekend. Pudgy Penguin's still doing all right, 5.43. They're up about 5.5%. Azuki's probably the biggest winner. These were like 0.7 last week, I want to say, somewhere around 0.7. Up another 22% today, and currently at 1.38 floor price. So about a 2x over the past week. If you did happen to timely buy an Azuki at the bottom, you're up 2x right now. So that's pretty good to see. Coda's up another 22% to 1.10. But the key indicator, as always, to me, volume. Not a crazy amount of volume. Bored Apes, about 627,000. Mutant Apes, about 382,000. Only 5 collections over 100,000 in volume. So the volume is tapering off a little bit, but most of the collections that pumped are relatively doing well, kind of holding, the pump price. So you're not seeing a big dump across the board, just the volume going down a little bit. So yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Other than that, Meme Coins Pump Fund announced they're partnering with Leaks Company, which is donate.gg, to allow charities to launch coins. Look, I don't know how I feel about this one. If you want to donate to a charity, just donate money to a charity. Don't go trading a coin. But interestingly enough, it's a new angle. We saw a couple runners over there yesterday, Make-A-Wish Foundation and St. Jude's. Both kind of had pretty good volume on the day. Make-A-Wish is doing better as of right now as far as like the price of the coin. Is holding somewhere around 2 million, if I remember correct. Yeah, right around 2 mil. The St. Jude's one kind of dumped off. It's all the way back down to 439,000 after hitting, I want to say it ran up to almost 3 mil yesterday, but getting dumped pretty hard as of today. We'll see if there's any interest in this. Personally, like I said, if you want to donate to a charity, just donate to the fucking charity. Don't go trading a coin because you're probably going to get wrecked. There will still be people, manipulating the charts over there. So just be careful with that stuff. But other than that, we'll see how the rest of the day goes.
Yeah. What do you take on Jatoshi's call for a short and Mega ETH? Do you think that's smart?
If I was awake at 6 o'clock this morning when it, pumped to 2 bill, I would have definitely shorted right there. Unfortunately, I was asleep. Yeah, I think it's going to grind down. People who were in the ICO round, number one, they're up about 50% on their trade right now. If they were able to sell right at the right when it went live, they were able to hit a 2x. So I mean, if you invested $150,000, right, and at 6 a.m. it was $300,000, you're probably going to sell, right, or at least a portion of that.
Yeah,
or at least get your initials out. So as the price grinds down further, people start getting nervous who are in the ICO. They want to make sure they book profits and don't go into the red. So there is that selling pressure initially in the first, 6 to 12 hours of the coin. But I do think at some point it'll bottom out and grind back up. So it's really a test of patience. If you're an ICO participant, like, do you want to just take the quick 50% gain, or do you want to see if you can hold on and see if it grinds higher? So yeah, selling pressure is high right now.
Yeah. But like I said, not a lot of people have a lot of tokens to sell. Oh, I'm glad Big Rug's coming up here because he was bringing up something about the Solana side and how there was a lot of sales there. But this is kind of like common shit that happens on every token drop. It's like somebody's selling, but nobody knows where the tokens are coming from. And all of the exchanges, according to Mega ETH, had to buy their own supply. Nobody was given any supply for listings. So if these brands are buying right now and all these chains are buying, that's why I think long is the play.
I think the long will eventually be the play. Not right now. Look, I saw open interest on this coin last night was sitting around 5.8 mil. As of right now, the open interest is 17.5 million. So there's been about 12 million added to it. My assumption is the majority of that is shorting the coin of that open interest, just because it's down from 2.1 bill to 1.55 right now. It's getting dumped pretty hard right now. So I think a lot of people are leveraged short on the coin as of right now. But I do think that'll swing, the pendulum will swing the other way once it kind of finds the bottom. So yeah.
Okay. Big Rug, what's up, bro? How you doing?
What up? Yeah, man, I think that is probably the best play, bro. You got to start DCAing that token right now. The Mega ETH, it does seem the same pattern as Molnad as well, bro. And that's what I did on Molnad. I just DCA'd it all the way down. And then once that thing pumped up to the top, I let my bag go and then, told people just wait until it resets and drop to the bottom if you're actually interested in that chain, for long term. And then you buy up a nice bag at fucking 5 cents, 9 cents possibly, and then hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have any liquidity to play it, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. And not gonna do anything. Kyle, did you see the latest update from On-Chain Heroes? All that shit was it was all complete marketing. This was a collab.
Really?
It was a collab with Axie Infinity and On-Chain Heroes to do this fucking thing. So the whole entire thing between both teams was all fake. It was all bullshit, and they announced
hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So there's I think as of right now, I don't know why my bookmarks are loading so slow. On-Chain Heroes tweeted that no beef, just cooking. OCH X Axie Infinity. Dom is live on Ronin. $5,000 seated in the blessing pool. Buy keys with USDC, WETH, Ronin, or Axie. To the diehards who showed up yesterday, we love it. We love you for it. Hope the chaos was fun. Now let's go play at Axie Dom. So, and that's Den of Mystery. So it's a collab with both IPs in a Maze of Gains style game, which I think is pretty dope.
So that's live in the Maze of Gains?
No, this is live on Ronin. So this is a totally different ecosystem. This is all from like the Superbase guys, the Elio Trades network is what this is all from. I don't know why I said Superbase. It's what the fuck's the name of his thing? It's Superverse. Yeah. Superbase is fuck. Brad, see what's happening to me, bro? Fucking sitting here getting shit all confused, and I'm thinking I'm over here coding some shit. No.
By the way, that did work. I do have my new bear. I'm probably gonna re-roll it a few times, see what I can pull out of there.
Is there a way for you to go back and look and see what you would know? Because you would have it. I wonder if there's a way to see what you would have had. You probably had some dope ass because you already done this.
There hasn't been any other mints.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was looking through the activity, looking for it to mint. Nobody's been doing it in the last I think the last activity on that was like 10 hours ago. So yeah, I think I'm gonna play with that some and just roll through a few bears, see what happens. But yeah, for anybody that's ever experienced that issue, if you go to the den and they kind of told me this in the Discord earlier, but I couldn't find where the enable disable NFTs button was. If you go to the den and you go over to where your wallets are connected, like mine says, in fact, you know what? Why not just share my screen here, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
By the way, where is everybody? I thought they were coming in to talk about our stuff or whatever here today.
What stuff?
Aren't we talking about
bears?
Oh, is that
No, it's
Friday?
tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we'll have Totally back on tomorrow. We're going to be covering some video creation and things of that nature tomorrow. Let me remove mine.
I might
Go ahead, take it
even
away.
miss, dude. That sucks. I have an appointment to get my phone fixed tomorrow at 12, and I specifically did that tomorrow, not today, because I thought this was today that this was all
Jesus
happening.
Christ, this guy.
I know. I suck.
This
All right,
guy's
can
got
you
a
see my
day
screen?
off and he's not even going to be at the space. Why? Because he got angry and slammed his phone on the fucking ground.
Okay.
You need
Yeah.
to call him back and see if you can get a better fucking time. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. Well, maybe I will. Can you see my screen?
We see it. Yep.
Okay, so this is the den home screen, right? If you go to your wallet, see, they told me there's an enable disable button, and I was looking all over the place for this, but it's under your wallets. If you go under here, it's right here. Enables NFTs enabled. I can disable it. I guess you have to something about because it's a separate contract or something. I don't know the tech lingo, but yeah, you have to enable it. And by the way, this isn't a bad bear color scheme wise. I've never tried, rotating bears in and out of the pool, so I'm gonna just do it a few times and see what I get. It's a pretty good bear though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a bad bear. It's a female bear. Not a fan of the female bears.
Bear.
Huh?
What do you mean? It's wearing a collared shirt.
I know,
with
but look at the blush under it on each cheek. Like, to me, those are females. If it has,
To me, it needs the eye trait with the little wings to be a female.
I don't think so, man.
Why are you trying to genderize fucking bears, bro?
I'm not. The fucking artist is genderizing bears.
I don't buy a little bit of blush on a bear.
I don't know.
Men don't blush? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. I mean, even if I do, you can't tell because of the color of my skin. I don't
get that dark, brother.
I don't get fucking red, and I don't blush. I don't blush.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. We can go back to yours. But anyway, that's the bear I got.
Misogynist cheeses. No, not misogynist cheeses.
I agree, dude. Jesus hates women. Tell everybody.
Yo, I want to circle back to this whole space stuff. Obviously, I guess some people are getting slashed on Ethos who promoted this, in particular that girl Medusa.
What?
She's getting, or somebody's trying to slash her, and I saw some post about it this morning. What are y'all's thoughts? Like, obviously, Whale got slashed for, what was it, Trove? What did he get slashed for?
I think it was Trove, yeah.
Right. So, like, what are your thoughts? Like, accountability from the KOLs who are shilling it? Like,
I had a guy that came on my Ethos saying that I fucking rugged everyone on fucking Somo. So, like, it didn't gain any traction or anything. It's like, I was never paid by Somo. I was just fucking tweeting about my bags like anyone else does.
Right.
So
even if you are paid, like, it's still like, how do you know if something's going to work or not?
Yeah,
right?
you just
like,
have
there's
to
a
hope.
difference between rugging something and talking about
Well,
something.
there were some signs of some shadiness going on. Like, initially, they were going to raise 2.5 mil. When they saw that 2.5 mil like getting filled up quickly, they bumped it to 25 mil, 10x the ICO raise, right? So that was a little bit shady in itself. There were a couple things the team did that, like, if you were paying attention, you could have been like, well, this is a little sus, But regardless, nobody knows what the team's intentions are. I agree with that, right? Obviously, these guys are trying to fucking exit scam on everybody and dump their supply hard within the first hour before ICO participants could even claim their token. So accountability on the team fucked everybody. But at the same time, the people who were promoting it, like telling their following, hey, this is a good investment, this is a good opportunity for you. Does there need to be some accountability on their end? And do you agree with the slash on ethos?
Yeah, well, Walls put a tweet up talking about this morning. I'm trying to find the notification because every time I go to search for Serpent, nothing ever fucking pulls up. And Serpent actually liked my comment because I was like, I don't even use it no more. I think it's bullshit. And he liked the comment but never replied to it. But I'm trying to get to his account because he actually said they were launching something new. Oh, here he is. They were launching something new that is going to be, where's this at? Introducing Who Shilled This Shit, a visual wall of shame showing who wrote positively or promoted a project that rugged, with links to all the tweets for you to go see, sorted by the highest at Ethos Network score first, of course. Vibe coded, you can visit, and then he gave whatever.
They gave the local, local host essentially. It's not deployed anywhere. URL to go visit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So either way, like pretty fucking dumb. Like I hate when people go at creators or people that are trying to make a living in this space to get paid to promote things. As Kenny said, yeah, we don't know if the team has a mindset to like rug someone. I think creators do need to take it into account how many paid promotions they're doing. I see some people that, they have fucking 60 plus paid promotions a fucking month. And it's like, that's a lot. Then you become a billboard. So,
yeah,
but like getting at creators for having subscribers and like, I don't think you guys understand how much this costs to run a stream and create content and have all these AI tools and doing all these things. So getting support from the people that follow us, whether it's either subscribing or liking a tweet or just putting eyeballs in the comments, like every single thing fucking helps. But I don't know. I mentioned it a few weeks ago because Medusa has a creator card that all of a sudden she was all over my timeline. And it seemed like there was some coordinated stuff going on with her account because the tweets that were coming out was like, oh, if you're not following at Medusa, you're going to miss this and you're going to miss this. And it was like, you're going to miss the alpha. And then now seeing this situation come up, I don't know. Maybe it's just a coinky dink. Who knows? But
it's tough because you don't know if you don't know, you don't know, right? Like you don't know if she was like just maliciously shilling something that she knew was going to be a rug or not. But I don't know. Like it's a spectrum, right? It's like every creator is moving different. Some people are just a billboard. Some people are talking about things that they actually believe in, and they might be wrong. If Meggy nukes tomorrow and I talked about it, should I be slashed on Ethos? I don't know. Like maybe. I was wrong, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I closed the Ethos profile out all the way, but that guy was mad at me for the fucking the Somo stuff.
Yeah, and people, but it's tough, and even for the accounts that are just a walking, talking billboard, it's on me as a buyer to know who the hell I'm listening to and what they're about. Like if someone's just a billboard, then again, I say this all the time. If you hear someone talking about something, it's just an indicator that maybe you should look at it. It doesn't mean you should go buy without doing your own research and forming your own opinion.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people are trying to get the early buy-in, right? Like you can fuck around and miss an entry trying to do some research. So
yeah. You got to do your due diligence, right? There's a certain number of people on crypto Twitter whose opinions I value like a lot, and then everybody else is essentially just noise. Like there's certain accounts that I will listen to when they're talking about something, but like and then everything else you got to take it with a grain of salt. You just got to do your own due diligence, figure out who's good traders in crypto. I think that's the number one most important thing. Are they successful traders? I don't know about Medusa personally that much. I don't know about her that much, so I wouldn't necessarily take her opinion and run with it just because I don't know her very well. I don't know how long she's been around the crypto scene. You know, somebody like Easy, who's fucking got a track record, right? And like fucking shit he talks about typically comes true. You know, like I value his opinion.
Yeah,
so when
but
he's
I
talking
seen
about
some people talking shit about them because they've like given up on Bodoggos, you know, and there's nothing happening with Bodoggos. Like they haven't talked about them, haven't tweeted, nothing in months.
they're on Solana. So, I mean, that's
I know,
problem
but
number
still, I
one.
mean, you're the founder of a
It's a tough,
project.
oh, wow.
Right. But no, you understand what I'm saying, though. You have to do your DD when it comes to like taking somebody's advice off the timeline, you know, and look at their track record. Not saying that she doesn't have credibility. I just don't follow her, so I don't know that much about her or how long she's been in crypto or what type of trade she's made. So, but unfortunately, there are a lot of people that do follow her and probably, you know, I saw Chill Pill was saying he lost $5,000 on that yesterday. And he was pissed, you know, and he was talking about how the people who were getting paid to tweet about it, they didn't lose money, but he lost money as an investor and whatnot. But yeah, it's an interesting subject, you know. You know, but when you are getting paid to promote stuff, there has to be some accountability, I think, you know, on the creator end if things go awry, you know. And I believe she did publicly apologize about it, which is a good step forward, and you know, for her brand. But again, you gotta do your due diligence.
Yeah, yeah. But either way, like, I mean, did I know that Arcade would fucking completely tank and Amar would just fucking disappear along with all the Web3 gaming? No. I had many calls with the guy, had a very good relationship with him and a lot of the team. To my knowledge, they are still working on the game and doing it. They're more Web2 focused. But yeah, and it's unfortunate. I lost money in that as well. I lost a lot of money in that. And
Okay.
you know, I know other people that did. So these brands that do this, you know, not only Revolving Games, fucking Somo, Creeps, like I put my name out there, and the only one I was ever paid or made money from was Revolving Games, but that was on referrals. And I was never paid to actually post anything, but like in the same with Creeps and Somo. I was just pumping my bags and my friends' bags, trying to get the community engaged. But then at the end of the day, the teams disappear or the teams sell the shit and there's no communication. Then I end up getting, you know, I get fucked. Everyone that followed me in gets fucked. And you end up losing thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. And in some cases, people are down millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it's a shitty situation.
Well, this is
You
what I
know?
mean, though, right? It's really tough to know what the intention of any given creator is, right? I mean, we could be sitting here lying to everybody listening right now about the fact that we aren't nefarious. So again, like it really comes down to being accountable for the stuff that you're buying and making sure that you are doing your own research and that you're not over investing, right? I mean, like you should not be full porting anything, you know, like you should be, I don't know. I mean, everybody can make up their own strategy, but it's tough, man. It's tough to know who to trust in this space. We're all fucking animal cartoon JPEGs on the internet, right?
Well, and everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to have a come up. They want to be able to, you know, have passive income and they want to be able to, you know, so it's like, how to, you know,
it's tough. And by the way, even if you buy something that you end up being up on, if you hold it too long, you'll probably end up being down. Like 99% of the shit that gets shipped in the space ultimately ends up failing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's tough, man. It's just,
it
you
is.
know,
It is. 100% is.
dude, this is so much fun.
What?
I'm just swapping in and out of the bearish pool for the first time. I've never done this ever since the 404
and you're
went
probably going to end up getting some decent you'll get decent XP because of the monetary volume you're
I'm
causing.
not really doing that much volume. I'm swapping like 25 burr in and out. I've got 10,023 burr, right? So I'm just like selling 25 burr and then buying. It's like 39 cents worth of volume every time, but it's still fun. It's fun to see a new bear every time I do it. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of cool.
OpenSea tweeted yesterday the Vibes TCG drops Burb and Pengu this Friday. So we let them battle a little early. 2 epic IPs. The community picks the winner. You decide, vote below. This is just on their video, but it looks like the Vibes TCG game that is, Pengu versus Burbs. Looks pretty dope. I mean, the artwork's cool. How well these are going to sell out, not really sure. I know that there's a lot of people that collect these, a lot of fans of these cards. Katie even has her little penguin. I think her Lil's on one of the cards because I was opening my packs and she was rating my cards that I got out of the Pengu mystery box. And yeah. So either way, that's launching. What else did we have in bookmarks here? Just don't know if I randomly bookmarked any fucking thing
my
else.
bookmarks today. Let's go have a look. See what do I got? Oh, Kenny? Have you ever heard of this Prismify? It's like seems like a home for on-chain markets, building the rails for smarter finance. It's something that I think this Bad Buns team built. I don't know if it's like a DEX or something. I was just curious if you've heard of this.
Not in particular, no.
Yeah, I got to do some more research on this. Deposit directly from a card, sex, or wallet. Yeah, I'll have to do some more research on this and figure something out. But it sounds like Bad Buns are going to get some kind of benefit on this platform alongside the Mega ETH terminal itself. So I don't know.
Nice.
Maybe we'll talk about this some more later this week once I know a little more about it.
Another concerning issue, Wasabi got hacked yesterday, I believe. $4.5 million off their DeFi protocol, which brings the total up to $632 million in April alone from 20 plus protocols. Kepler 293 million, Drift 285 million, Realand 18.4 million, Gradex 13.1, Wasabi 4.5, Volo Vault 3.5, Sweat Protocol 2.5. She's getting out of control. Like 632 million exploited and stolen in April alone. I mean, at this pace, we're set to see record highs in crypto. As far as like year over year, like the numbers are not looking good right now. I don't know what's been going on in April. I don't know if it has anything to do with that Mythos stuff. I don't know. Brad, maybe you have a better idea of, what's going on, how these contracts are being so easily exploited, in particular in April alone. Does anyone have any information on what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's AI facilitated for sure. I mean, especially with some of the new models and some of the new Claude models and stuff like that. I mean, it's not hard to exploit contracts that the older contracts, right? Back when before people, I guess, that were in the development space knew about how ECDSA signatures work and nonce values and things like that. A lot of the stuff back then was just thrown together and shipped because it worked. But now with AI, we can kind of go back and be like, oh yeah, that turns out that that's really easily exploitable. So let's go ahead and do that.
Damn.
Yeah, it's getting, over $500 million in April alone, 600 mil. That's pretty concerning. And the problem, in my opinion, is so if you were an avid kind of regular DeFi kind of participant, are you willing to take the risk at this point and leave your funds in these DeFi protocols, knowing the exploits that are happening right now and the amount of people who are losing money? Is this going to totally wreck DeFi? What's the solution moving forward?
just to be more careful. I mean, like, for example, right? Like, if you ever signed with like a signature with your wallet for a whitelist or a pre-sale back in, 21, 22, when everybody was just FOMOing into everything, and the developers that wrote the contracts just left the default value, which is 0 for the signature nonce. If I have your public wallet address, your signature, and I know the nonce is 0, I have your private key.
Okay, I'm terrified now. Now I'm shitting my pants. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a
So,
little scary.
sounds
That's
like everybody needs
fucking
to just
like,
basically
we need
fire
to
up
all
their
go to
wallet
revoke
and move
and
anything
just
they
like
care
fucking
about.
steal every cut.
Yeah,
every cut
revoke.
that's designed.
Revoke is where it's at. Revoke.cash. For anybody that's unaware, like, go and revoke all of the signatures that you've got out, especially the ones that are from the last NFT bull run where everybody was just, I might get an allocation and then I'll flip it for floor. Like all of those mints that were happening. Like, yeah, go revoke those.
Yeah, and a lot of this, and we talk about this in some team calls with Diem, like how to approach like these hacks. And what people don't realize is like all these companies selling data and selling all the, your information that you quickly hit okay on and accept the terms and conditions. In and out of Web3, it's your everyday life. You're connecting your Google. It's the easiest way to sign up to something. Nobody ever reads what you're actually giving up there. And all this data, all these things, people are buying this. Nefarious people are getting a hold of your data. And when AI or even quantum computing is fast enough and, quantum computing is there, the data, they already have everything they need. They know so much about you from your Facebook and your Instagram, and like the AI or quantum computers are going to be able to figure out who your first fucking pet was, and they're going to figure out your mother's maiden name, and they already have all the information. They just don't have the resources to process the information fast enough to break anything that could potentially give them access to your bank accounts, to your wallets, just any different thing, man. I mean, if you even have a screenshot of like you set up your wallet and you just didn't write your seed phrase down and you're like, oh, I'm going to screenshot this and I'll write it down later. And then you did go back and write it down later and break it up and do whatever, but you didn't delete it. Like, bro, you're cooked. Like they're going to find it. It's going to happen. They're going to drain your shit. So the data itself, like I reached out to Michael K, I think 2 weeks ago. He's going to be coming on the space soon. And it's, the amount of things that we connect to on a daily basis is fucking insane. And you really need to go through your Google connections, your Facebook connections. You need to remove any phone numbers. You need to remove, like, I have one dedicated email address that is for everything I do Web3. I don't have nothing connected with any of my personal emails. And that's still not enough protection. They can still get in because you could use it as a backup email or whatever. So it's hard to stay on top of all this. And, we just got to keep educating ourselves and being aware. It's situational awareness, and that comes down to even clicking a button. So you got to lock the fuck in.
You can just keep buying JPEGs that are near 0 like me, and then nobody wants to.
No, you're buying some pretty good JPEGs. You're not buying creeps or nothing.
I do have some pretty good JPEGs.
Oh. Yeah. Shout out to our AI Indian quant down there, Juice
AI.
Yeah. Alaikum salam, my brother.
I don't think that's the Indians, but okay.
Well, whatever. Right church, different pew. Yeah. What?
Completely different religion, actually. But yeah.
What I wanted to go check out was this Zeet marketplace. It's telling me to switch. Oh, fuck. It's now they bumped the clock back up. So now it's going to be 1 Eastern. I guess something's not right there. It was supposed to open like 20 minutes ago. So now they changed it to 1. Or no. They bumped it up a little bit. So
yeah, I'm sharing my screen again.
19 hours. Fuck. No,
do I keep this bear? I kind of like this one.
Oh, let me look here. Let's see what you got. Let me remove.
Pretty cool. He's gray. He's gray, naked with a red armband and headphones.
Mm,
I kind of like it.
could be. Yeah. I mean, keep it.
I might
Keep
I might
it.
keep.
The problem
probably the
is you
10th
gotta
reroll that I've done.
yeah.
It's fun.
Always talk about this as not falling in love with NFTs too much, because if you do, you might not sell it. And then that's how you get stuck holding the bag.
I'll tell you what, that is my 11th bear, and maybe 2 of them I'd be willing to sell. All the rest of them I'm kind of in love with. So yeah, it's a problem, dude.
Yeah.
It is a problem.
Yeah. Bro, my abstract wallet went to shit after Zeet left. My balance went down pretty heavily there because there's no more cards there. Sometimes it would pick the highest offer and it was like $10. So the fucking balance was like fucking 4 G's for all my abstract shit. And I'm like, no, that's not fucking right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What happened? Your voice kind of went.
I unmuted on StreamYard instead of on.
Okay.
That's what happened. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, shout out Dillo. He put Michael's big ass thread in there for security and stuff there. Link to create a Mega ETH terminal wallet to stay unfined or whatever. Now my cards live in a wallet. I have no clue how to connect it to OpenSea to manage my NFTs or connect it to my profile.
What is
yeah, I mean they should be there, guys. If your fucking EVM is connected, the cards are
MetaMask
there.
wallet or whatever EVM wallet you use.
Yeah,
it's as easy as any wallet to connect to OpenSea.
Yeah, I do think we see Zeet in the terminal next week. Now that they're migrated over, and we'll see what kind of bonuses happen there as well. As I said, the Zeet marketplace is now not opening until tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. So it looks like they're possibly doing some other upgrades. But it says listings, offers, and bids will be available in this new version of the marketplace, Kyle. So pretty excited about that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, but I still.
But trading's happening. Hans had the first sale on the Mega ETH. Hans had the first sale on the Mega ETH platform there for Zeet. Yeah.
Go.
Look at this guy. I wonder if they're going to have to get re-verified again. I fucking hope not. Jeez.
A shout out to Hans for the tip as always. I wasn't, I've been doing everything on my laptop this morning and not on my phone. So I didn't even notice the tip, but appreciate you, brother. Brother, man.
Is this the right one? The floor price is 0.0025. There's a totally different image.
You're just showing the Mega ETH like app right now.
Hans, if you're still watching, it's got to be, because there's the card he sold. He sold this Andrew card as a plague card. But yeah, the very first sale was for $4.53. Bro, that'd be like a 4x if I sold those 90 that I got prior to when everybody started weefing. So yeah, keep an eye on things. That this is the right page. And it's not verified. That sucks. So now we got to get OpenSea to re-verify the account.
Well, hopefully it won't take very long this time. I mean, they already have contact with the team and everything. That bridge has been gapped. So
yeah, but when you search Zeet,
been bridged. How does that saying go?
The problem is when you search Zeet now, you have Zeet on abstract, Zeet packs on abstract. You have another Zeet account. And then like Zeet creator cards on Mega ETH or like,
I would definitely recommend going through official links because there's probably, I don't know, if I was a nefarious bitch right now, I'd probably fire up a bunch of scam Zeet collections.
That's us going back to us being nefarious, right?
You never know. It could have been me, dude. I could actually be a gigabrain developer who's rubbed you all 1,000 times, despite the fact that I LARP as an idiot on X Spaces every day.
Yeah. 21,000 cards remain over there. So, yeah. Got a lot of cards to get moved over, man. But my theory here is what happens if what is this dude back on stage? What is this? How did we nothing. That fucking article up there. Has that been up there the whole time? I haven't looked at my phone in a while. Fucking nothing. Jatoshi pinned some fucking article up there.
He got away with it too.
Yeah.
It has been up there for quite a long time. I noticed it when Pete was here earlier.
No, the thing that I was going to say is that if the first tournament starts and say not everybody migrates over, and using me as an example, if the tournament starts and I go and there's only 25 of my cards there through the length of the tournament, I mean, the people that migrated are the ones that are really going to be able to earn massive rewards because not as many people join the squad.
Yeah, the pie gets divided less.
Yeah, the pie gets divided less. So, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I agree. All right, cool. I think we're pretty much done. Kenny, do you have anything else that you wanted to wrap on?
No, I think we covered everything. At least trending,
Yeah. All right, good deal. Tomorrow I'm going to get a Spaces link out here in just a moment. If you could please share the Spaces link. We are going to have Tolly back in. We're going to be covering how to create some video content this time and with your bearish IP. So make sure you tune into that. We will be live on stream again. And yeah, it should be a pretty good space. Talking to a few other people. Going to have hopefully some other people in next week too. So we'll see. But other than that, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
I am going to reschedule my shit so that I'm available tomorrow. I thought it was today. I literally was sitting there at like noon going, where is it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I know. Yeah, you got to tighten up, bro. Just get your ass in a car right now. Write the directions down on your phone and drive to Best Buy and be like, bro, fucking phone's jacked. Fix this.
You have to have an appointment for the Geek Squad, brother. Yeah, you don't just roll up on the Geek Squad.
Well, maybe they got one today. Maybe they got one today.
I got shit to do today.
Well,
it's going to rain tomorrow. I got a whole ass yard to take care of.
Well, you got to prioritize. And I think this is important. Yep. Yeah. Won't even be able to talk to you for the rest of the day.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You going to be all right without me?
Yeah. I'll be all right.
Sure?
I'm going to figure it out.
Kenny, you think you're going to be all right?
I'll be all right.
I'm going to figure it out. All right. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody have a good day.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Peace.